Hey everybody, it's Master Galengeist here, bringing you my impressions of the Destiny Rise of Iron reveal that Bungie did yesterday. So, of course there were all these leaks, and we knew that it was going to be titled Rise of Iron and have something to do with Lord Saladin and the Iron Lords. And they revealed the broad strokes of what this DLC is going to contain and how it's going to kind of fit into Destiny's plans moving forward. So one of the big things that was pretty cool is that we found out that the price is going to be $30. So it's a good thing to know that because that's more than the Dark Below and House of Wolves, but less than the Taken King. So we'll have to see. It'll probably be a more beefed up version of the other ones, but it might fall shorter than what we got in the Taken King, as we can see when we look into kind of what we're getting. So we're getting new campaign that's dealing with the Iron Lords and how they fought this kind of Golden Age kind of plague, the Siva, that we don't know too much about, but the Devils, the House of the Devils for the Fallen, have gotten into it and used it to kind of make them into machine gods, is what it's been referred to, is that they're trying to ascend to machine godhood. So that's introduced that kind of new faction into Destiny where they're kind of different kind of Fallen, and I'm really kind of excited because this seems to be a kind of game changer like the Taken were. Hopefully they don't become as annoying as some of those enemies, but overall I'm excited to see kind of how it's going to change ad tactics and also boss tactics. So that's going to be our main kind of focus. We're going to be taken along on this path to become the new Iron Lord, since Lord Saladin is the last one. We're going to have a mission that we're going to clear out a new social space at Bellwinter's Peak, which looks pretty cool and a lot different than what we've been used to in the Tower and the Reef. I'm really excited to kind of see what we're going to be getting there. Hopefully it's kind of a little bit more fleshed out, and that we've got kind of the same things that we're going to be getting in the Tower and also the Reef. Because from what we've seen so far, it seems to be just one room, and hopefully it's got a little bit more room for us to go around than that. Sadly, we do not get wolf packs. That's only for Lord Saladin. But we do get the flaming hammer. Well, it's not a hammer. It's a flaming war axe, which is just as badass. And it's going to be a kind of relic item, which is going to be similar to like the shield that was in the Vault of Glass and the kind of Scorch Cannon that was introduced in House of Wolves. Now, I was more looking forward to that Flaming Battle Axe as some kind of augmentation to super abilities. Now, granted, it would have only been for the Titan that we were seeing, but I think they could have done other stuff for other subclasses. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but I understand that since this is just a DLC content drop, they can only do so much with this. Now, in regards to the campaign, and we get more story and everything, we've also get a new patrol place, the Plaguelands, which is where the Siva virus and everything's kind of running havoc with these Fallen, and we get new patrols, new stuff to do in those areas, so that's always good. It's really good to see that they're putting more effort into beefing up patrols, because it's kind of weird to go into a level 1 area and still kind of getting your ass kicked and not being able to kind of upgrade it in tiers. Now, I think this is partly reason of kind of, we've got two different legacies. We've got the older gen and our current gen, so it kind of limits what they can do. But we'll have to see how they're going to be handling that moving forward, since this is only coming out for PS4 and Xbox One. So they're leaving behind the last gen, and it'll be interesting to see how that's going to affect it moving forward, because we knew this was coming, but we were thinking it would probably be coming more in Destiny 2 than more in the DLC. And in regards to more PvE content, we're only getting one new strike, so I think that's kind of where it's going to be different than the Taken King. We are going to get updated strikes, but we're only getting one new strike, which I was kind of like, You've shown that we've gotten 3 strikes from the Taken King, and I would have had rather 3 more strikes and all updated other strikes for a little bit more, because strikes are pretty good. They're really fun to roll through with a group of people. And we're also getting a new raid, which continues the theme of delving into stuff, because in the descriptions that they've had, we have to delve into where the SIBA virus is to stop it for good, and it looks like it's going to be a really different kind of interesting raid, and I'm really excited for it. Because King's Fall did a good job in writing where we kind of had from Vault of Glass, which is the epitome of a Destiny raid, Crota, which was alright, but it was more of a running raid, where it's like, keep going, and then King's Fall, which introduced more platforming elements. I'm interested to see if they can kind of marry all of that together into a better raid experience for this DLC. So, as that's going through, that's mainly the main of the PvE content. We're going to be getting a new mode for PvP, so that'll be interesting to see. I'll have to see what they're going to be doing with that. And also kind of new events and stuff with that with PvP, I believe, as well as new gear and everything, updating of Trial of Osiris, all that good stuff. I can't wait to see what they do with like more Iron Banner, since this is an Iron Banner centric DLC. I've always liked that more than Trials of Osiris, but that's mainly because Trials of Osiris is such a specific thing, and you have to specifically build a team together, whereas Iron Banner, you can go in, you understand what you need to do, and you can get a competent team together, even if you have to fight with random people. So, overall, I really like where this is going. They have done a lot of interesting stuff, and it'll be interesting to see where they kind of pick and choose where everything's going to be going. They're increasing the light level, and they're bringing back Gjallarhorn. And I'm glad that they're doing that, because that's a thing to chase. Now, I have to specify this, as they did as well. Gjallarhorn, you're seeing stuff for a pre-order that you get a specific Gjallarhorn for. It's just a skin. They've made sure on the stream to specify that everyone who buys the Rise of Iron DLC will be able to access a quest to recreate Gjallarhorn, which is an awesome thing to do, and I can't wait to see how that quest goes out. The only thing you're doing when you're pre-ordering is getting the Iron Gjallarhorn skin. Just to make sure that's clear, they're not doing a pay-to-win kind of strategy for it. I thought that that was going to be the strategy going forward, too, with pay-to-win, pay-to-get exotics. And I was like, that's going to be bad. But once I saw the stream and what they explained and how it was going to be, I felt better. I'm like, skins, cosmetics, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Granted, it still looks badass, and I still would like to go for it anyway, because I'm invested in Destiny. But I'm glad that they're sticking to cosmetic value added stuff instead of, here's this amazing weapon, you have to pre-order to get it. I'm glad that they did that and showcased that. So that's pretty much all that they really revealed, but they showed concept art, what Guardians will be looking like. From what we've been seeing and what I've been reading online, there's possibly going to be the first gun that we got in Destiny, the Kostov, is going to be coming back in possibly an exotic form. So it'll be interesting to see what else they reveal going forward, and I'm happy that we're getting something, but we all know that it's going to be about a month to 2 months at most that this will probably satiate us. Well, my fear is this isn't going to be as big as The Taken King, and we're going to have to wait till next September to get Destiny 2. I hope that's not the case, and that possibly going forward we can look forward to April being the possible drop date for Destiny 2, if this is as light on content as possible. Otherwise, they're going to have to be putting in SRL and free content updates to keep the player base invested till Destiny 2 comes out. But overall, I was really happy and excited from what I learned from the stream, and cannot wait to learn more of what's going to be coming in the next DLC drop. So, that's my opinion. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also, like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.